It's called a TFSA, it's called a tax-free savings account, but it's actually a tax-free investment account. Sanibonani, dumelang, ndabari nene. Igama nguNomTFLM of nomtflm.com, where your financial freedom is our interest. Namhlanje we'll be talking about TFSA. I feel like I always say that. Namhlanje we'll be talking about. But anyway, let's get straight into it. Let's go. It is very important for you to note that this is an investment account. It's not your regular or your everyday savings account. And yeah, I want you to think of a TFSA this way. Think of it as a long-term investment account as opposed to a short-term savings account. The money that you put in there is tax-free. So your interest, your dividends, capital gains, everything is literally tax-free. So if you're looking for a way to legally run away from paying tax, then a tax-free savings account is the product you do not want to miss. The very important thing is that you have an opportunity to contribute an annual amount of 36,000 Rand. Okay, so this is like the maximum amount anyway. So you can contribute less than 36,000 Rand, but you should not contribute more than 36,000 Rand. And if you do that, anything over and above that will be taxed by SARS, and it will be taxed at very high rates of 40%. Yeah, your lifetime limit though is 500,000 Rand. So the thing is that with a TFSA, anything you put in there, you should put in there, and you should not withdraw anything out prematurely. By prematurely, I mean without you having maxed out or without you having reached your lifetime limit, which is 500,000 Rand. So that's why you must look at it as a very long-term investment account, okay? Something like 14 years, over 14 years or so. An example would be you contributing 20,000 Rand, okay, into a TFSA account, and then meaning that you are now left with 16,000 Rand to still contribute to make the 36,000 Rand annual limit. All right, now something happens and you feel like you need that 20,000 Rand, and you go and withdraw that 20,000 Rand within that same year, and then again when you're back on your feet again, you still feel like, okay, now you have money to put back in there and you want to put that 20,000 Rand. Well, you cannot actually do that. You would be able to contribute only 16,000 Rand now and not 20,000 Rand anymore, because you will still be considered as somebody that has 16,000 Rand left of contributions to still make. Whatever amount you withdraw will actually affect your overall lifetime limit. You will not be able to replace whatever you have taken out from the account. All right, so essentially what that means is that instead of you having a 500k limit, now you have reduced it by a whole 20k, and now you actually have 480,000 Rand as your lifetime limit. And that's why it's important for you not to treat a tax-free savings account as an emergency fund account. I repeat, a TFSA should not be treated as an emergency fund, because it is not. If you want to keep your emergency fund, look for another account, but it should not be, definitely not be a TFSA account. In summary, what I will say to you is focus on contributing, okay? So in a TFSA, your mentality should be, I should put money in there. I should put money in there at least until you've reached that 500k lifetime limit. There's not been anybody that have reached the 500k lifetime limit, because we have 36,000 Rand annual limits, and this TFSA product was only launched in 2015, so it has only been like what, 5 years. All right, so exactly, if you still have more questions concerning a TFSA, please remember to drop them on the link on the comment section down below, and I will look into answering them in our next video. But until next time, y'all stay financially savvy, and I will see you on the next one. So bye from me. Cheers.